Before you close on your house, it is imperative that you do a final walkthrough before closing. And I've got 2 stories to share with you of why this is so important, so stick around. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brian Taylor and I'm the owner of Dreamline Realty in Charlotte, North Carolina. And before you close on your house, you have to do a final walkthrough before you sign those closing documents. And the reason for this is because of 2 things. Number 1, we have to make sure that the house does not have any damage before you sign. And number 2, we need to make sure that the seller has gotten everything out of the property. Now, 99% of the time when we go to do a final walkthrough, everything is good to go, but there are instances that can be an issue if we find something that is damaging. And just ironically enough, within the last 2 weeks, there has been 2 situations where we've had to go back to the seller to get things fixed before we closed, and this is what has prompted me to shoot this video for you today. So just yesterday, we had a closing at 1 o'clock and we did a final walkthrough at 11. When we rolled up to the house, this is what we saw on the garage roof. And what we have here is a damaged gutter. So somewhere between the time we made the offer and we had the home inspection done, this gutter was damaged. And had we not gone to the property before closing, the buyer would have inherited this problem. So we reached out to the listing agent and said, hey, we came to the house to do our walkthrough. There's a gutter that has damage. What's going on with this? And the listing agent said, well, I'm not sure. Can you send me a photo? So sure, we did that. And she basically said, well, I'm not sure what happened, and somewhat left it at that. And I said, well, that's not really a good thing. So we ended up getting with a contractor and showing him the photos, and he said, I can fix that gutter for $500. So we reached back out to the listing agent and said, hey, look, we're not gonna sign our closing documents until we know that the seller is gonna fix this issue. So basically what happened was we got with the seller and the seller agreed to pay the $500 to have that gutter fixed. So we sent the contractor a check for $500 from the seller's proceeds, and then the contractor is gonna go over next week and fix the gutter. Situation number 2 happened 2 weeks ago. We did a final walkthrough on a condo, and when we walked in the front door, we looked up and we saw this on the ceiling. And that is a water leak. And that picture does not do the situation justice because there was water all over the living room. So what happened in that situation is the washing machine up above in the unit above leaked and it came through our buyer's ceiling. Now this was a really big issue. So we of course delayed closing, got with the listing agent who got with the seller, and they had to fix this water issue, which took about a week to fix because they had to come in and tear down the ceiling, fix the issue with the unit above, make sure that there was no mold, put everything back together. It was a process, but the point is, had we not gone to the property and the buyer signed off on the closing documents, that problem would have became the buyer's. So as I said, 99% of the time this is not a problem, but in the slim chances that it could be, this is why we do a walkthrough every single time before closing. Now we prefer to do our walkthroughs about 2 hours before the closing date, just so we've seen the property right before we close. If schedules don't line up, we'll do that final walkthrough maybe the evening before closing. But my point is, do this final walkthrough and don't inherit a problem that is not yours. And if you do find something, take the necessary actions to get the other agent involved, to get the seller involved, to save you a nightmare after closing. So I hope this tip was helpful. And if you would like any more information about our entire home buying process, I'm gonna put a link below to my book called Buying Your Dream Home. Click that link and download that book where I walk you through the entire home buying process. And you may want to check out this video where I talk about what is earnest money. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that bell to be notified when we release new videos every week. Thanks for watching and make it a great day.